Scorpios, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Of course, any information you need will be listed in the description. And we're going to start with messages from your spirit guides, and then we're going to break off into a full spread. So let's get started. So we have staying focused. It says hold the course. What's so funny is I actually was going to say that before I pulled the card. I was going to say that you guys really need to keep that same energy in regards to being focused on the things that are your passions, are the things that you've been procrastinating on that are essential in regards to you reaching new heights in your life. And this is making sure you're not letting little distractions, whether those are people, places, things, substances, whatever this is, throw you from focusing on your end goal, right? Spirit is saying, switching up your routine will really help you in terms of feeling motivated. Some of you have been like living this very mundane way of going about your life, whether this is, real life responsibilities taking most of your time and keeping you from doing the spiritual work or focusing on your creative endeavors. This is you needing to work your schedule around the things that are important to you. Okay, if it's important, you'll make time for it. Spirit is also saying like a source of some of your procrastination could come from having a perfectionist attitude and allowing yourself to go into the space of thinking, okay, if I don't have all the resources to do a particular thing, then I'm just not going to do it at all because it's not as perfect as I would like it to be. And this could be overthinking as well. So make sure you stay away from that. That could really keep you from new opportunities. And also it's progression over perfection, always. Let's see what's going on. Okay. So first card's going to represent the present. With the Temperance card, there could be the energy of a Sagittarius somewhere, somehow. But beyond that, this is feeling like you trying to get balance between you and another person that you're dating, interested in, married to, someone you're romantically connected to, trying to get balance between you and that person and the relationship as a whole. Whether that's you guys both working a lot and not being able to be around each other as much as you would like to, or talk to each other as you would like to. There could be issues with you guys being two different types of people who have two different types of interests. And at times when there's, moments where you need to communicate with each other or get understanding, you guys could not be hearing each other out. So this is like trying to be patient and understanding with your person. But then for others of you, it's questioning whether or not your patience and understanding, where does it kind of run out? Especially if you're not getting patience and understanding from someone else or this person. Why is the Temperance card here? What is this patience and balance needed for? 10 of materials. So a lot of you are trying to be patient with the person you have, like I said, a long-term relationship with, someone you may have children with or married to. This also feels like some of you are dating somebody who's still dealing with the person they may have kids with, or they're still living with somebody who they did date or may have had a serious relationship with, and the situation may be confusing. And you're asking yourself some really interesting questions about whether or not you can keep going with this. Some of you are also trying to be really patient when it comes to getting a new place to stay, or getting a place to stay in general if you're going to be like living on your own for the first time. But interesting. Recent past though, with the Seven of Voices or Seven of Swords in reverse, there was something that you could no longer ignore or put off. Okay, this is a responsibility, a bill, your living situation, issues within your relationship. There was something that you had to address that you could no longer kind of push to the side or act as if it's not a thing. This could even be your health and how you may need to eat cleaner. Doesn't have to be anything like super, super serious. But nonetheless, this is also the energy of a conversation that's had that may have been avoided for some time on your end or someone else's end. Also, somebody may have actually given you the answer you needed in regards to why they may have ghosted you, or you may have gotten the answer yourself by seeing certain things on social media or hearing things through the grapevine. Why is the Seven of Swords in reverse here? Yeah, so somebody's lies caught up to them. You may have been disappointed in a particular person after their lies may have caught up to them. Some of you also couldn't ignore the fact that you're not happy with certain results within a business or a job. You feel like you deserve to be further, or you deserve more for the amount that you put out. Now, near future, with the Justice card, there may be karmic situations kind of wrapping up here. I'm also seeing something here about like legal stuff coming to a head. A Libra insignificance may come in the picture. Why is the Justice card here? Okay, I see good karma actually being on your side. This is you having, especially with the Chariot, forward movement. Any karmic situations that you may have been wrapped up in the end, things are going to be very fair in terms of how these situations play out. This feels like also with legal problems or legal situations, you're going to have a very fair outcome actually come out. And you may actually feel like you were on the winning end of the situation with the Chariot. I see a lot of like moving forward energy. And this is mainly because your energy is being projected differently. You're in like full control of your energy and how you decide to move. So that's good. Now, advice for you. Oh, I also see like filing of an LLC, like getting a business, legal stuff in regards to a business sorted out. But what I see for advice with the Hierophant, there's definitely a need for you to make sure that you're staying on top of your spiritual journey, like not neglecting your spiritual, how do I say this? Your spiritual body, and just focusing on the 3D. Sometimes we can get caught up in like, oh, I have bills to pay. Oh, I have issues with the person I have children with. My neighbor is bothering me. We can get caught up in like 3D issues that we forget that once you take care of the spirit, you'll be able to be aligned in the 3D as well. Just by taking care of your energy, you know, saging when you need it, all that stuff. Also, this is making sure you're not getting so caught up in the energy surrounding your relationship that you're neglecting your personal self and like things outside of your relationship that matter. Especially if you're like married, like you're not just your marriage. You're bigger than your marriage. You're your own person at the end of the day. Why is the Hierophant here? This is also like doing you. This feels like you guys really need to do you in terms of what your beliefs and your like wants for your own self are, and not considering or taking in what other people believe you should be doing. Like some of you may have judgmental family that want you to live like a particular life, and that could be the problem. Some of you feel like you have to do those things or be that particular way for them. Now, challenge that may come up with the Queen of Emotions in reverse. Some of you could be emotionally all over the place. You could have moments where your emotions are out of whack. This could be your partner bringing it out of you. Like they could trigger you and then you don't really handle things the right way in the way you express yourself or get your point across. This could also be like wanting to like shut down or not handle your emotions in a healthy way. This could be like getting kind of cold too for my singles. You could do this thing where you like shut off all the way when it comes to expressing your emotions. And that's like an unhealthy way of dealing with your feelings. Why is the Queen of Emotions here in reverse? Yeah, for my singles, you being shut off emotionally or being cold or trying to protect yourself by not expressing instead of knowing the difference between like having proper boundaries versus being unable to express your emotions at all. There's two differences, or there's a difference in the two, excuse me. Now, last card, this is going to represent the outcome with the Four of Materials in reverse. This is you kind of, for one, kind of going into your savings or spending a lot of money. There could be expenses or things that you may have to pay for by the end of this time frame. And you could be feeling like you're tired of like, not that you have money issues, but you could be wanting more money and wanting to make it more often instead of getting paid like every 2 weeks, or some of you get paid like once a month from something. You could be wanting to make more money and a lot faster. And you could be realizing that that needs to be the case, especially with certain moves that you want to make. It may require more money and a lot faster. This could also be you being in a space to where you're ready to let go of something that you've given your all to, and you feel like for some reason someone's unappreciative, especially if there's an earth sign or the person you may have kids with. But these are the cards that we pulled. This is the energy that I see. I hope that this was helpful. If you did enjoy, thumbs the video up, subscribe, and I will see you later.